Hi, and welcome to I'm Powered by Love TV. My name is Josh here, back with our Soul Scopes. So we are doing Virgo Decan 3, and it's time to understand what is needed. So these birthdays are from September 14th to the 22nd. If you're just tuning back in here with us, welcome back, welcome. We do love you guys coming through and listening and heeding the call, as you actually wanted you to know. Those of you that are just coming in, as I said, the Akashic, we channel these from the Akashic records for your horoscopes and times. These energies are going from October 1st to the 15th. So definitely coming from your higher self, your guides, masters, ancestral beings, ethereal beings, crossover loved ones. A lot of these just kind of come through as we go. So some of the times when things happen, we don't necessarily, we don't know until the channel begins. And we are just kind of, I like to just call myself this, like a conduit to bring these messages to you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Oh, before I do, if you did sign up and you're coming back here, if you did sign up for the free readings, check your emails. Get those booked for you. Why wouldn't you not? It's free. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to go ahead and get started here with our Decan 3s for Virgos. As we begin to channel, they want to express the time and need for rest. They love to rhyme. Now, and so this is definitely a point in time that you're going to want to take a back seat. The things that you're planning and wanting to move, they're saying, hey, you know what? Let's hold off a second here. Let's focus on us for a moment, because a lot of us are trying to, it seems, get, there's properties involved, there's business ventures involved, there's contracts involved. It seems that a lot of things are moving, and you are unaware of this retrograde that's coming. Since Mercury retrograde is coming for you, and they don't want you to make any sudden moves. They want you to definitely retreat, take a step back, and focus on the self for a moment here, because all these are still going to be in play when we come back. We can hold this intention and hold this, and this is going to be what they want you to focus on this full moon in the beginning of the period here, beginning of the month first. This is the full moon. So setting that intention on that and kind of basking in that, and just kind of being a centered self, so that way you can come at all these ventures with clarity, peace of mind, and an understanding that the manifestation that you are working towards is coming from a centered self, a heart center. So we're going to dive right in here with our Moonology deck. We got one that kind of dropped out here. I'll get that. These are, the Moonology deck is going to highlight things that we should move within. Understand that this time of rest and this time to reflect on everything that we've set in motion this beginning of this year is going to continue, because energy is continuing in these ventures. It does not die. These subtle energies do not die. And the two that fell here, got right here, is first one. Love it. Hard work is paying off. So the thing that you're doing, the work that you put in to be able to get to these synchronistic opportunities, and recognize that they are those. They're kind of giving you like a little congratulatory, like, all right, this is going to happen. So it's time for you to rest in this, time for you to take a setback and just really get all the details in order, get everything in line, really focus your aspect on things that maybe you haven't necessarily been focusing on. This next one here is balance, spirituality, and practicality. That kind of popped out. Now I want to talk about, on top of that, your love and relationships and the family relationships. These are two things that, since you have been putting a lot of your energy towards, obviously wanting to support for your family and any loving relationship that you have, it's kind of hindered your time, and you've justified it with that. It's hindered your time in these aspects of your life. Now, the balance here that they're talking about, the balance of spirituality and practicality, is those things in itself. So balancing, your centered self, so that way you can provide love and light in both of these directions of your life to grow those as well as grow the personal growth at the same time. When you do that at the same time and allow all these things to catch up to each other, you just get this nice synchronistic flow of all this love and unconditional and all these synchronicities, and the light just seems to flow through you seamlessly. You step into your seat, your power. This last one that comes up is communication is key. So this is alluding to those family relationships and those personal relationships. Letting them know the things that you're doing, the emotions that you're feeling at this time, things are coming out kind of a lot, kind of fast. And the communication with those ventures that you're going on to say, hey, look, we got all this stuff in play. That's great. Things are moving. This is great. Let's take a time to reflect on the progress that we've made and understand where we need to move forward. And kind of have that built out, because these energies are going to move you into 2021, and that's the year that you guys are really looking to grow and have this expansion. And so when you sit and let yourself reflect and expand in yourself, then you can see that expansion happening this upcoming year. So we're going to pull out the power, your sacred soul power, right here from these guys. This is what's going to come out of you, and we want to kind of emphasize the power that you've had and that you're beginning to sit in, because that's sit. Because a lot of you have taken that time to personally work, and a lot of it was on the denial that you'd ever be able to achieve these things that you are seeing happen this year. This year was a good year for you guys, my Decan 3s. But that off time is definitely what they're wanting you to emphasize, or wanting you to take action on right now, is the other aspects of your life that you put off. And you know that, you're aware of that, and you see how it's affecting your loved ones and the people that you like to spend time with, and friends and family. So you're noticing that this is the time to reconnect, reconvene, retreat, rest. 4 R's, I think I just said. First one that popped out here is Source. This is where a lot of these manifestations are coming from. You are starting to connect to Source. I love this card as you contemplate and have been meditating on reaching out to your higher self. It comes through you. You and your higher self are slowly starting to become one, and the more that you surrender, and the more that you begin to love and allow them to move you as you work on these things, like I said, they do congratulate you on the hard work that has been paid off. The next one is sound, and this comes from your vibration. This is the way things that you speak carry a lot more vibration than the things that you think, because it's actually projecting it into the airwaves, and the universe is able to catch on to that right away. It's a higher EMF reading. So this is definitely going right along the range here with our communication is key. Letting people know what we're wanting to do at this time. And like I said, this is definitely a time, and this card is just going to back it up right here. I'm not even going to say the word retreat. Take a walk, sit with your family, sit with your loved ones, focus on these relationships. If you're searching, check out your soulmate soul scope reading. Give you some more clarity on that. But this is definitely the time to not make any sudden changes. Definitely time to retreat and reflect and be able to grow that forward. So that about does it for our Decan 3s for Virgo. I do appreciate you guys tuning in here. If this does resonate with you and you want a little more deeper reading personally, Feel free to reach out to I Am Powered by Love. Down below we have that free reading. It's free. Sign up. If you win, you win. Be sure to check your email. Also, for those that are continuing to send love, we'd love to send those loves right back to you. So we do have our YouTube exclusive reading for those, and we do want to show those to you and bring those to you for 30 minutes down below the description as well. This is Josh here, sending love and signing out.